Good evening, traders. That is Anthony Kross. I'm going to be your host for today's webinar, which is devoted to the topic trading on the crude oil inventories. Okay, for this moment, we are going to wait for 8 minutes. Okay, and meanwhile, we are going to discuss all the important events which are gonna influence the price for the crude oil. And also we are going to take a look on the latest events, okay, which are going to happen in the future, like this month, okay. And in 8 minutes we are going to have the crude oil inventories report published, okay. So we are going to have the trade on it. Like the forecast for this crude oil is 1.5 million barrels of oil, as the previous result was 2.5. If the result is going to be the same as forecast, it means that less oil is produced for the past week, so it's gonna affect for the price for the oil. Okay, and let's see the result so we can make a decision which direction to take for the crude oil. So due to the last events which we had a couple of days ago, I'm talking about the trade war, okay, between United States and China. So it made a huge volatility for the market because first of all, they didn't make any decision whether they going to sign the deal, okay, between the countries or not in December. So the statement of Trump was, if we don't make a deal with China, I will just raise the tariffs even higher. So like 1 month ago, I think he made a threat, okay, to the Chinese that he will make at least 100+% for the increase of the tariffs for the China. But right now they are like sitting at the point of 25-30% and nothing is changing. Let's see what is gonna be in the future. And like all of this is bringing the huge impact for the crude oil. So let us change to our commodity. Crude oil. Okay, currently price is 55.72. So let me set up the indicators. Like truly speaking, why we need to follow the US-China trade war? Because it gives the big influence. That is why. Like what Trump is gonna do or what Trump is gonna say, it will have influence for the indices, for the commodities, for the US dollar as well. So that's why it has to be followed. Like the longer the trade war continues, the worse demand situation will get. Even if a trade deal is signed in December, it will take months before demand starts to rise, and perhaps a year before demand rises to pre-trade war levels. So it's basically saying it's gonna take a lot of time to make the situation normal as it used to be before the trade war, and it lasts like the long time, and the same time is prognosed to make everything as it used to be before the trade war. Okay, let us check the latest updates. By the way, we're gonna have the crude oil inventories in a matter of couple of minutes. Okay, so beforehand, let us decide which trade we're gonna take today. Okay, so let us think, as the previous result was 2.2 million and the forecast right now is 1.5. So it's gonna mean that it's gonna be decrease, and for us decrease means that the price is gonna rise up. Okay, and if the result is gonna be more than the previous result, it means that the price is gonna go down. Okay, so let us take a look on this situation, and as the previous data, okay, were published like the last week, so like it do meet the forecast all the time, and during the week we saw that like nothing is changing, and we don't have any factors that the crude oil is gonna be higher. Yes, we're gonna have more barrels of oil this week, so I'm gonna be stick to the forecast, and I'm gonna open the trade beforehand. Okay, so we have the 2 minutes around. Okay, so let us do the trade. Okay, so the first one has been placed. Let's wait. The first one for 5 minutes around. Okay, let us open beforehand the crude oil, so we will not miss any other move. Okay, we have 20 seconds remain for report to be present for our view. Okay, let us see what we have got. Let us refresh the page of the any other searches which we are using to take a look on the price change. So what we got, so as I see, give me a second please. Okay, so it has been too close to the forecast, and as you understand, we had a decrease into that oil, the crude oil inventories this week. So the production was at the point 1. Almost 4 million barrels of oil. So it's quite good result that this week is the same situation. Um, okay, so let us wait for this trade to be finished, and then we can probably take a look on the EURUSD. Okay. So, what OPEC does think about this situation? So they want definitely to make this normal, to have the normal supply and demand on the market, on the financial market, on the oil market, but like the biggest producer of the oil, okay, like one of the biggest, let's put like this. Russia, uh, like they are apparently bulking into the prospect of deeper oil production cuts, because nowadays it's coming winter, and it's logical is that country like this will not be focused on the crude oil, yes, which is not gonna be demanded so much due to the winter coming and so on and so on. They will be focused on the natural gas, and they said during the winter uh, we are not going to go deeper into the production of oil. We will touch only the natural gas. Yes, and that is the true. That is the very profitable scene right now to do the natural gas. Actually, the natural gas trading. It doesn't matter on what, on the binary or on the forex. So it's still good situation. Okay, we have the 1 minute remain for the trade. Let's just switch back to crude oil. So what I think we still gonna have the rise. So I will take advantage and take a look on one more trade for the crude oil. Okay. So let us wait for the 50 seconds. And so yes, it's good. Let's wait for this time, then we're gonna be able to open trade. Like as for me right now, we could rather take Euro USD for down, because oil is going up, so that's why I'm gonna make this decision. And some turbo option, not to take a lot of time. Okay, let's just do like this. In Okay, so for the oil trade, let us do like this. Okay, I'm making decision for the crude oil to go for up. Okay, it will last 10 minutes. Nevertheless, we still have time, I consider. Okay, why I choose the Euro USD for 1 minute? Because like the news, crude oil, they are very fast. We can see the influence of crude oil inventories for 10 minutes maximum nowadays. In some weeks, depending from the news during the week, we can see even longer than 10 minutes. But today's, I consider that the influence is not gonna be so high, so we're gonna take the trades like this. Okay, so Euro USD worked pretty well. Okay. Okay, let's just take a look on crude oil inventories. Okay, crude oil have right now the very bright future, so we can leave it at the moment and be moved by some other trades. Okay, let us take our time and open trade for for down. Here we go. I opened exactly the 1 minute. So let's see how this trade is gonna be now. Currently out of the money. like you see where it started. Yes, it started to go down repeatedly, and yes, for the some currency pairs, in the effect of this crude oil inventories was even lower. As I see on only the couple of minutes, you see this period from 30 minutes, I'm sorry, till the 32. Yes, and then it started to be calm, as we see from the chart. Okay, let us double up the amount and use 1250 for the same time. Yes, we were very good, close, I think, to the point. Let's see how it's gonna be. Like for crude oil right now, we have the very good position. Only a couple of pips were disturbing us from the being in the money. Okay, let us be finished with Euro USD. Then we will take a look on the, let's say, USD Japanese yen. I think it will be the good case. Like, yes, consistently, I wouldn't take it like for the trading today, the Euro USD. I would leave it because right now it's a little bit hard to determine the direction. Yes, due to the fact that you see it's reaching some bottoms, reaching a little bit the bottom, and then moving as it used to be. Like it's very calm in the moment, and for me it's not a good sign. Like I like to trade on the news. They bring good profit, but more I like when the market is calm, of course. So as I promised, let us take a look on the GBP USD. Okay. So how it was in the 30 minutes. Here the US dollar was not affected so much. We can see it. What about Australian dollar USD? Yes, it was the rise. It was going in the same direction. Yes, pretty good position. So AUD USD I would take now, let's say, for 1 minute for down. As I see good opportunity here. Of course, I cannot expect right now for the Audi USD to be going for down. I cannot expect. I'm making my decision comparing to the previous picture of the candlesticks. I can switch to the candlesticks for you to see it. Okay, currently our trade is not in the money. If it's needed, I will use one more cover here. 30 seconds remain for trade. We have 1 pip missing. Okay, we were very close to the profit at the moment. Okay, let us put 1200 for the same trade. Let us wait a little bit, so I will open after. I will have the 1 minute exactly. Okay, let us do like this. High volatility, 30 seconds. The good shadow for candle, as I see here. Okay, 20. I'm gonna do this in 10 seconds. Okay, let's just do. Okay, get the good trade, and I have 150 seconds remain for both trades. Very good, very good. If we will finish at the good note, so it's gonna be rather good for us. Okay. Okay, traders, congratulations, money makers. We did this. We did this right now. And so what we have, for the currency pairs we did like couple of covers, but generally, like as you understand, we are in the plus. We did 5 successful trades and 2 not successful. We covered up everything, and we are in the profit. So for those who repeat the trades, congratulations with that, and congratulations with a good profit. So this week I recommend to everybody to be focused for the crude oil, for the natural gas, and take a look on the movement for some indexes, because as I said in the beginning, the Trump is moving the market right now, and Chinese trade war as well. So let us together make money on this. See you in the next webinar. You have a wonderful day.